Okay. Ita Mexicanatani. Good morning. It is the early AM, just after dawn, about 7:30ish, on Friday, September 16th, 2022, in the lunar cycle. Otsitaya Sspopiikimi, when the snakes go blind. And I'm just starting my day off at Sspopiikimi. It's been quite a week and I'm gonna fill you in on it. But today should be a good day. Thought I saw another beaver over this way. There he is. He or she. They're not building their food cache yet that I can see for the winter, even though we're coming into the latter half of this lunar cycle, so I think I am on the mark that we got one more summer moon still. Waters are pretty low. Oh, there goes a beaver up on land. Heading into the wet meadows to acquire something. What do you think he's going to come out with? Should we stick around and watch? I'm guessing it's probably going to be a rabbit willow like this other one over here is eating. Yeah, it's been a tough week. Pollie is still hospitalized. But if everything went well last night, he should be coming home today, finally. It's a pretty scary scenario though, and it might not be over, you know, by any stretch. Yeah, I'll fill you in on what's gone on. To those of you who helped in my call for assistance with Pollie, thank you so much. You guys saved his life. Alright, I'm gonna stick around a couple of minutes and we'll see if that beaver comes out, and if not, I will walk on. Beaver's still not out yet. Been sitting here a few minutes waiting. Might have gone in a ways. You can see the dog bane on the wet meadows is starting to change and get that golden color. Lots of it over there. It's one of the hallmarks of this. Oh, there he is. Yeah, rabbit willow. Looks to be, or maybe a sapling. No, that's willow. Pretty sure. I don't know, it's hard to see in the viewfinder. Nice piece. That's a good bundle, actually. Maybe they are making their food cache. I'm going to stand by and see what happens with this, and maybe meanwhile tell you a little bit about what's going on with Pollie. So, where last I left things, I think in my video from the weekend, I had taken Pollie to the family pet hospital here in Lethbridge, and they'd found that he has some kind of a stone in his bladder, They're not sure exactly what or why, but they pushed a catheter in there and hit an obstacle, which was definitely a stone because fragments came out, and basically pushed it back up into his bladder. And they wanted to go in and perhaps surgically extract the thing if it wouldn't come out on its own, and it wasn't. But Pollie's levels were all off. His blood was bad in all kinds of ways. You know, it was too dangerous to put him in surgery. So he stayed in hospital several days. Well, he's been in hospital this whole time, but most of it was just trying to stabilize his levels and get his health back in shape. He hasn't really been eating. Only yesterday did he start eating again. He was refusing for the longest time. He hasn't got control of his bladder yet, and we're not sure he will. On Wednesday night, he finally seemed strong enough. I went to go visit him, and he was definitely in better shape. I mean, they had to tube feed him for a while, and you know, when I originally visited him, it was pretty sad. But Wednesday, just before the surgery, I went in to visit him, and he seemed to have his good energy back. All right, we are here with a much more animated Poe, who is going to be going into surgery in about an hour, but you can tell he's feeling much better. The other day he was just a slug, and now he's all excited. All kind of good stuff is happening for him. He's feeling good. He wants to go home, but we're not going home yet. You still got 2 nights here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You got 2 nights. But then I expect after this surgery, you're gonna just bounce right back, all right? No BS. You're gonna be in and out of here. 2 more nights, right? Coming home. Everybody's pulling for you. So many people have helped you. You gotta come home. Okay. So, late at night, Wednesday, I got a call from the surgeon, the doctor, and he said things inside Pollie were worse than he thought they were going to be. There was a lot of extensive tissue damage around the area where the stone must have sat for a good time, and so much that is bruising adjacent tissues of other organs and stuff, and just a lot of damage, and he wasn't sure that Pollie's going to be able to actually use his urethra again and his bladder and all of this. So Wednesday night I was pretty scared. He says there's another surgery that might be an option for Pollie, where they basically castrate him, shorten his urethra, get rid of the damaged material, and he would have like female dog genitalia, basically, but survive, and that's what we may end up having to do. However, the surgery went okay, you know, as far as it could with the damaged tissue, and through Wednesday night, Pollie was doing good. All day yesterday, Pollie was doing good. He started eating again. He's got energy. And so if he was good again tonight, I haven't heard yet this morning, but if he was good again tonight, then they are saying they want to release him to us to go home today. And then we'll monitor from there. Total bill, let's see. Total bill for, well, we'll see what it is when I get there, but I'm suspecting it's about $6,500 so far. He's supposed to be on a special dissolving diet for a long period after this, I don't know if that diet is going to be expensive, but we'll see. I'm just happy he's going to survive. It looks like he's going in the lodge with that food. So, not dragging it over here to make the food cache. Oh, wait a minute. Let's back out. Don't know what went wrong. So yeah, I'm hoping to pick up Pollie. Man, I had some sad, like, days. It was so lonely without him. I'm used to having him there all the time. And, I just was scared so many times that he wouldn't be coming back. Of course, blaming myself for his condition. I wonder if there's another... There must be another entrance on the other side of the lodge here. Or something, because that beaver... Oh, there he is. Got rid of most of the bundle. Kept one stick maybe to munch on. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Thank you so much, all of you who donated. I was so surprised by the generosity. You know, I was hoping people would be able to spare 10 or 15, 20 bucks. But I got a lot of sizable donations, 50s and 100s, and I had a donation of 1,500 and a donation of 2,000. And these heroes like right saved my day and Pollie's life. Alright, I'm going to leave these beavers alone and take a little walk. See what's up this morning, if anything else is going on around here. And in either case, have the camera with me for Pollie's return home and whatever else happens in the day. Sspopiikimi. Still hunting the wide South Pool. This is one of the typical things that happens here this time of year, is the waters, they always get low into summer, and then you have all of the sandpipers, like spotted sandpiper, the killdeer that you've heard this morning. Should be some yellow legs and stuff coming around. All of them will take advantage of this shallow water, including Sspopiikimi, who's now been fishing here a couple of weeks straight. Some of the last flowers of summer. This is the tufted white prairie aster. You also have showy aster. Do we have any hairy golden aster? There should still be some of that. I don't know. I'll keep hiking. Here's that hairy golden aster. Almost mostly going to seed already. It's the golden rod. Not so gold anymore, also going to seed. Once these few last flowers of summer are done, it's over. No more flowers again. until the next season. You might recall that in my last video, beyond talking about Pollie, I was out on the south side of town in the coulees, placing a camera trap, trying to get a picture of a big cat, a lion, that's been moving through the area. I was unsuccessful in my efforts. I went and picked up the camera yesterday morning and looked at what it had so far, and mostly it was a very curious human being and a couple of bucks following one another. I'm not sure if the bucks being in such close proximity, I mean, I guess it's kind of a sign of the rut coming on, but you know, yeah, I didn't catch them actually doing any rut behavior other than two males hanging out together. But that's what I'm looking for next in the phenological sequence. You know, the deer rut should be coming, and then we're moving into winter. Any case, did not find the cat. However, one of my friends was down fossil hunting in the area, that same area actually, not too far from there, more, I guess, a little bit upstream from there, but not too much. And he found a dinosaur, for one thing, which is cool. But more than that, he found evidence of the big cat that's around. So, and that, he said that those prints would have been made 2 days before, because he goes in that area every day, ammonite hunting, and he hadn't seen those tracks until rain we had earlier in the week. So, pretty wild. I might go back out that way and place another camera trap if sightings continue, but it could very well be that the cat has moved on too. Who knows? Just entering the forest main here. Just quiet now with no birds. Some of you might be wondering, when are we going to return to the story of the newborn neonate rattlesnake that arrived a month early before all the other newborns that I've been hanging on to, waiting for them to be born and waiting for them to move to the dens before I release. What happened? When are we going to release that little baby? Unfortunately, I went to go prepare the snake one morning to do just that. I was going to go film his release. It's time. And when I went down to check the snake, it was dead. Mysteriously, I don't know how it happened. It hadn't been more than a couple of days since I'd last checked on the snake. Snake care is very easy. So I don't think there was anything, you know, improper in my handling. I don't know why he died. I have an idea, a hypothesis, okay? And that is that perhaps they need some kind of meal after they're born, and he didn't get that nourishment, didn't get the hydration that comes with that. That's all I can think, is that maybe he's just lacking something that I couldn't provide because I didn't know what to provide. I tried experimenting. I don't know if you recall, I put a grasshopper in there, and thinking that, you know, when the baby snakes are born is the same time that the grigs are in their height of population. You know, all of the hawk fledglings are ready about then too, and everything coincides so that a lot of animals can take advantage of eating those grasshoppers. And so I figured maybe baby newborn rattlesnakes are the same, but he never bothered with it. The grasshopper itself died, probably of just, you know, starvation and such. So yeah, sadly that snake perished. Yeah, and I don't know exactly why. But it was an anomaly from the beginning. Like, he was born at least a month earlier than snakes are normally born. We may have, I think there's some deer in the brush here somewhere. I'm just hearing something under there, moving under there. We may have seen our last rattlesnake for the season. Hard to say. Maybe I'll get another call, but it's getting late in September on the Gregorian calendar to be getting snake calls, and most of the snakes are back at the dens now. Things are definitely cooling off. Things are changing, and I don't know if we'll see any more snakes.
Dental care is also a passion, so smile. We have your pet covered from nose to tail, and we'll be right with you. Thanks for calling. At Family Pet Hospital and 24 hours.
Hi Ryan, so it looks like they are ready to discharge Pollie today. Did you want to set a time up? We can do this afternoon at 1:30 if you like.
At 1:30, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Find him here. Here we go.
Hello. I'm here to pick up Pollie.
Sorry?
Pollie. I'm here to pick up Pollie.
Yes.
Look who we got. It's Pollie boy. He is on his way home. He's got energy. He is excited to be out of the hospital. And he's got a little bit of aftercare. Well, quite a bit of aftercare. He's got to go back to the hospital about 7 or 10 days, get a follow-up appointment, have his blood checked. Meanwhile, he's got about 6 medications he's going to be taking here. Don't be falling off with your big cut on your... He's obviously, I can see on the seat, he's kind of dripping a little pee still, but they said he's holding his bladder. He is holding it and peeing. I'm going to have to really monitor, like, not just leave food out for him to eat all the time. I have to give him certain medications with his foods and stuff. He's got anti-inflammatories, he's got antibiotics, he's got all kind of, he's got like 6 different meds to help him out. He's got to have a little bit, you know, he's going to be sedated a little bit. Really got to watch his pee, make sure that his pee is working and it's not getting too bloody. Get him eating again and watch the wound, make sure the wound isn't, nothing bad is happening there. About $7,100 was the bill. It was quite expensive, but you know, about what they quoted and what I expected. If he doesn't need that other surgery. If he ends up needing another surgery, which gosh darn, I hope he doesn't, but if he does, we'll deal with that when we get there. Yeah, you can see, hey, he's dribbling a little bit, dribbling a little pee here and there. My poor boy. I'm gonna snuggle with him as soon as I can. I gotta drop him off, get him situated at the house, and then head back to work at Sspopiikimi for a couple of hours, and then I can come be with him for the rest of the evening and just enjoy my dog. Happy times, my boy. All right, we're gonna catch back up at the house. Well, turns out we have at least one other rattlesnake to deal with after all. Here at the Lethbridge Country Club. I brought Pollie to the house, got him situated with Britt, just gonna laze on the bed for a little bit, and then I went back to work for a couple hours. Really looking forward to going to spend some time with Poe now that he's home. But before I got off work, I got a snake call. I don't know what that is. They can leave a message. Yeah, I received a snake call. So here we are. We're gonna pick this one up. I don't know if we're gonna get more. It is 25 degrees or so right now, which is plenty warm for snakes. We might get another call or two tonight on the west side as some of them head back toward the dens. We'll see. Weekend's not gonna be quite this warm, although still gonna reach 20, so there's a chance we're gonna get more calls. We'll see. But we got this one at least. It is definitely starting to get colder in the nights. Mornings are a little bit brisk. Not just comfortable t-shirt weather so much anymore. I'm gonna miss the summer, but I was missing the winter a little bit too, so it's time. These guys had a ton of snakes this year. Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Pretty good size one.
Is it?
8, 9 years old.
Oh. I thought we might be done for the year.
We had him on Tuesday and the guy said it was a 12-year-old snake.
Oh, really?
It's the top 15% or something.
Jeez. Oh, yeah. It's a decent size female snake.
How do you tell the male and the female?
Mostly by color in their tail. The females tend to be darker, kind of more green, and you see the tail kind of cinches up there after the cloaca, and there's not much skinniness.
Right.
A male will have skinny go, a lot further down the tail before it cinches up.
How far can they actually strike?
Their whole body length.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can get their whole body length if they wanted. Typically, they only do 6 inches. Oh, you're so upset. Yeah, he's right mad. Cool. Yeah, go in my bucket.